Hi, and welcome to this week's blog. I'm Deborah Fay from Disruptive Publishing. And this week I'm asking the question, what is the most important thing an author must do to become published? Now, the journey to becoming a published author is not necessarily straightforward. There are so many things to consider and put into place to make it the successful journey that brings the author everything they hope to achieve. Now, one question I am often asked is, how do I write a book? And further explanation tells me that the author doesn't know where to start or how to put what they know into some sort of order that will make sense to them and make sense to their reader. And once they've done that, what do they do? What is the process of actually becoming published? That's what they want to know. They want a step-by-step process. They know their business or they know their story. They just want to know what to do and when to do it so that they can write their book and bring their book to life. I think most of us can relate to that. I mean, it doesn't matter what we're trying to achieve. If we know what to do and when to do it, we can achieve what we want to achieve. So let me tell you what I think is the most important thing an author needs to do. There's actually two things that I want to talk about. So the first thing is you need a plan. You actually need two plans, to be honest, and you need the right plans. So you need a plan for your writing and you need a plan for publishing. They are two separate journeys. And then the second thing is that you need to show up. Showing up is the most important thing an author needs to do to become published, and not just showing up once or twice. You have to keep showing up until you have your book written, and then you need to keep showing up until you have it published. Now, planning your writing. Having a plan for your writing is important because it will keep you on track and it will ensure that you meet your objectives for your book. So let me ask you this. What do you want to achieve with your book? Who do you want to help? Why should they read your book? What do you want them to take away from your book? And what do you want them to do once they've read your book? You must know the answer to these questions before you start writing so that you have a clear vision and a clear direction for organizing what's up here, your knowledge and your story, in a way that will fit with your objectives. Now, planning your publishing journey. Once you've written your book, you then need to create and follow your publishing plan. Now, this is where, there's so many more moving parts here. So what has to happen to your book to take it from a Word doc to a printed book with a cover and an ISBN and everything else that makes your book officially a book? So the next stage after writing is editing, followed by formatting, cover creation, and publishing to your chosen print platform. So who can help you with all of these things? Where can you get the right advice that's based on significant experience rather than dataless opinion? Who do you trust to guide you in creating your plan? That these are the things you need to think about. And then showing up. So once you've got your plans in place, what do you need to do then? You need to show up day in, day out. You need to commit to showing up and you need to honor your commitment to that inner author. So where's a good place to write where you won't be disturbed? What's a good time to schedule writing time in? That is a time when your mind is sharp and you've got lots of energy to bring to what you want to create. Do you have a plan in place with your clear objectives? Do you have your publishing guidelines and a plan in place so that as soon as you finish writing and you are happy with your book, you can start project managing the following steps in your publishing journey? Do you have a reasonable launch date in mind? One that's not going to put you under too much pressure? And how determined are you to push through anything that might get in your way? Are you really committed? So knowing the answer to all these questions will help you get moving and hopefully help you to know what to look for and where to look. I hope this has been helpful and that you feel inspired to follow your dream of becoming a published author. That's what we're here for. I personally think showing up is the most important thing we can do for ourselves, no matter what we're trying to achieve. Because even if you don't know what to do to begin with, you keep showing up and you will work the rest out. If you want help to create a plan for your writing and publishing journey, you can start by downloading our free ebook, 7 Things an Author Must Know About Writing and Publishing a Book Before They Take the Plunge. It will set you up well with the big picture. And then if you want support with the finer details, we have our Authorpreneurs Bootcamp, where we teach authors everything that they need to know about writing and publishing a book, and we hold your hand along the way. So that's it from me this week. Have a productive writing week, and I will be back next week with some more tips for authors. Ciao for now. See you next week.